Ricky here with Breaking Your Barriers, sharing another tip that's going to help you when you compete for the World Championship of Public Speaking. And the reason why I keep calling it the World Championship of Public Speaking instead of the International Speech Contest is because you should already have that mindset. I will make it to this stage. I don't want you to think about just saying, oh, I'm just going to stay at division. I'm just going to stay at area. I'm just going to stay at district. No! Shoot for the moon. And as you shoot for the moon, make sure you prepare. Now, here's the tip I'm going to go ahead and give you that I believe will help you once you get to any of these stages. The tip is this. Look at your audience. Not the way I'm looking at the camera right now. Look at your screen, because some of these contests are still going to be hybrid, where you're going to have people possibly in person, or it's still going to be 90 to 100% Zoom. Now, if it is Zoom, you need to look at the screen. You need to see your audience members. So when you're looking, you're scoping, you're scoping, you're scoping, you're scoping, you're scoping. Don't be affected, and I mean this, do not be affected if you see somebody sitting there like this. Or like this. Or like this. And the reason I bring that up is because we are affected even though we may unconsciously know it, or subconsciously, or whatever the heck the word is. We may or may not see that. Now, when we do see it, don't be affected by it because, and this is from experience, just many experiences that I've run into. If you let that affect you, you're going to cause your own self-doubt. You're going to drop your own self-esteem. You're going to be worried about whether or not what you're saying is making sense, whether it's making an impact, so on and so forth. Now, the reason why this is important is because you cannot judge a person based on what they look like, even though you may have studied what body language is supposed to look like, different reactions, different responses. Sure, those are all important. It's great to know it. However, every individual is unique. And I bring this up because after I got off stage experiencing these certain individuals doing this, and just doing this, they're the ones who gave me the most ridiculously amazing compliments at the end of my speech. And I found it so weird because this is the response I received from the person that was sitting like this. Ricky, I go, oh, yes. I really appreciated your speech. That was the most fun I've ever had. And I wanted to ask, you didn't look like you were having fun, were you? Is that what your fun face looks like? Because I thought you were serious. And I say that jokingly, yet it really is. You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a person by the way they're sitting there observing and taking you in. So what you need to do is don't let any external factors distract you from your goal, which is to deliver a great speech. Now, of course, your goal is to be engaged. So you look at your audience, you make sure to look at them, you make sure to see what kind of response they're giving you. And if everybody's giving you that kind of response, then sure, I'd be a little bit worried. However, if it's just a random 1 or 2 out of the 50, 70, 100, 300 people in the room, it's not a big deal. Worry about nothing. All you need to do is be in the moment. Give your speech, let the chips fall where they will, as long as you give it your all. I hope this tip helped you. So the next time you see your audience, regardless if they're in person or online, do not be affected by external factors. Let your message be heard. And if it's only 1 or 2 people that are doing that, maybe that's just what they look like and when they're happy. Maybe that's just what they look like when they're relaxed. You cannot judge them based on what they look like until they get in front of you and tell you, hey, I didn't like that, or hey, I loved it. Have a great contest, and looking forward to hearing about your results in the next few weeks as well as months. See you on the next video.